right.
How's your day been going so far?
Good. I got some work done. Found out some things that I didn't know I had to do, and was able to do them. So it went well.
It's always fun.
Got to learn some new things I didn't know they even existed.
Even more fun. What line of work are you in?
I do online marketing.
Oh, cool.
So they're changing a tracking program called Analytics UA to Analytics G4. So I got all my clients set up on the new account, but one of them reached out and was like, I got this email about connecting them, and I'm like, I've never seen that. So I went in and, I don't know, probably connected 20 accounts to 20 other accounts today. It didn't take long. It was new.
It's one of those things that you didn't think that you had to do, and took a little bit of extra time out of your day that otherwise you wouldn't have had to spend.
Well, I gotta charge them hourly anyway. So.
There you go.
So I have actually yet to play my last week's opponent. He hasn't gotten back to me yet.
Oh, okay.
So that's unfortunate.
We'll be ahead of the game.
Yeah, well, I'm just be behind. Do you want to do a high roll?
Sure. 2d6.
2d6. You want to roll yours or have me roll mine twice?
I can roll one.
Okay. 4.
12.
Woo! Lucky dice. All right.
I will be on the play. See what that does for me.
And then I've been usually doing this, and usually just on the first one. But if you want to pick which one goes on top, I got 1 through 3.
I don't have a strong preference, so dealer's choice.
All right, we'll go with 2.
How about you? 1, 2, 3 on top.
We'll go 2 on top.
2 on top? Alright, you got it. Alright, good luck, sir.
Good luck as well.
I think I'm going to mulligan that.
I'll join you in a mulligan. This is the first time I got my camera not to be like upside down, flipped around.
It's a constant struggle, right? Alright, here's hoping for a better 6.
Same here, man. Same here.
Okay, I will keep this.
This one's horrible. I'll go to 5.
Alright.
Alright, I'll keep this one. I'll put 2 back.
Put that one.
Starting with 5.
Okay. Underground C. And I will pass.
I'm going to play a Cavern of Souls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to name Goblins.
Sure.
And I'll play a Skirk Prospector.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Vamp Tutor, I'll go to 18.
Okay.
That one, put it on top. And then go to my turn.
Okay.
And draw it. Play Mana Crypt. And I'll Tinker. Second.
Yep, Tinker results.
Right. Go to Citadel.
Is that a miscut one?
It is, yeah. My brother-in-law Alex is actually in the league. Got that for me.
Cool.
I think it's a NFC one, but it's still fun.
You gotta get that Post Malone one too.
Play land for the turn. Play top.
It's bad news.
I'll draw, lose one, play the top, go to 17. We'll do that again. Go to 16. Interesting. I'll go to 13. Play Yarrow.
Okay.
I'll play a Mana Crypt. We'll go to 12. Do the top thing. Lotus. Do the top thing, go to 11. Top of my deck is just not cooperating here. I'll go to 10 and I'll probe you.
I have a Fury, a Crater Maker, a Conspicuous Snoop, and a Goblin Recruiter.
And Crater Maker is the one that you sack it and ping something, is that right?
It has two abilities. The first one is 2 damage to target creature. And the second one, and you choose between, is destroy target colorless, non-land permanent. So I can't blow up the Bolas' Citadel, but I could target the Mana Crypt.
Gotcha. All right, I'll draw off the probe. Go to 9, draw. Play an opal.
Excuse me.
I'll use black for the opal to cast Vamp. Go to 7.
Okay. Excuse me.
Go to 6 and play the Manifold Key off the top of my deck. Sack the Lotus for blue. I'll have 2 floating from my mana crypt. Or, sorry, 2 blue floating from my Lotus, and I'll cast Tinker, sacking the mana crypt. Go get Primal.
Okay.
I'll untap the vault with one of my blue. Tap it, take an extra turn. And I'll go to my next turn.
All right, that's good.
Okay.
I'll take the play.
Seems like a very reasonable thing to do. Yeah, just get like a string of counter spells on the top of my deck. It's like the most useful thing to have on the top of my deck.
Fistful of Flusterstorms versus Goblins.
Yes, Flusterstorms. Even my Force of Wills do basically nothing since you have a counter now.
Right. All right. There's some cuts. I will keep.
I am going to mulligan. Does Conspicuous Snoop get all abilities or all activated abilities of?
It has to be an activated ability. So it gets the tap ability from Kiki Jiki, but not the haste.
That's where the Fury comes in.
That's where the Torch Courier. would be
Gotcha.
card for that. Furies to kill Phyrexian Revoker and such.
I was thinking of the it's the one that you if it's in your graveyard and you control a mountain. Anger, yeah. Got my emotions mixed up.
Furious anger.
Okay, I will keep this and put that one on the bottom.
Alright. I'm going to start off with a Cavern on Goblins.
Yep.
And I'm going to go with a Lackey this time.
You got it?
I'll pass.
Tundra and pass.
I will swing for 1.
You got it. 19.
I will put a Muxus into play.
Yeah, you got it. You got a Muxus.
6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shadow Skull, Mountains, Simeon go to the bottom.
Okay.
Crater Maker, Snoop, and Matron.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, when they come in, the reveal's first, and then I'll trigger the Matron.
Okay.
I'm going to get a Skirk Prospector.
Okay.
Be in my hand. I'll reveal the top card. It's a Mountain. Unexciting. I'll play the Skirk Prospector.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass. Oh, can I play a land? I forgot to play a land.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's the Shadow Skull Smashing. I will not take the 3 damage.
Alright. You want a time walk?
Yes.
I'll go to my next turn. And you got this one.
I'm so terrified of someone going Dark Ritual Opposition Agent on my Recruiter. And taking like literally every goblin out of the game. You want to play again, I assume?
Yes, please.
You got it. Let's see if I get to do turn 2, or if you kill me on your turn 2. Are you in Oklahoma?
No, I'm actually out in California. Are you Oklahoma or
Austin?
Okay, nice. Get them all again.
I am also going to mulligan, man. Man, we have had some bad openers.
I know. It's crazy.
I went to 5, and you've mulliganed each game.
Alright, I will keep this.
I will also keep.
I will put back this one. Actually, this one.
Cool. Alright. I'm at 6. Cool.
Play land. Ruby. Soul Ring. Pearl. And pass.
Alright. Mountain. Chrome Mox. Exiling Conspicuous Snoop.
Sure.
And I'll play a Recruiter.
I'll crack my Misty. An Underground Sea. I will attempt to Hydroblast that.
I will Simeon and Pyroblast. Your
Hydroblast. You got it. Yep.
I will be getting another Recruiter, a Kiki, a Snoop, and a Torch Courier.
Okay.
You know what all of those do?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go into the tank on the order. And I will pass. One card in hand.
I will ponder.
Okay. Is that like the Mother's Day one?
It's the Blackest Magic one.
That one. I guess the moms were the ones that got the mom treatment.
Yeah. I'm going to shuffle.
I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot.
Cover. This does not look good for Homestar Runner.
Drop it five drops, you know. You got all that mana.
I'll play Lotus and I'll pass turn.
I'll play a Mountain.
Yep.
I'll pay 2 for a Snoop.
Yep. Crack Lotus for blue and I will hardcast Force of Will.
You did have a 5-drop.
I did have a 5-drop.
Cards in hand?
0.
Same as me, but I got the 1/1. Woo!
Yep. Oh man, 18.
Alright, I'll pass.
Alright. Here we go. I will pass the turn.
I'll play a Torch Courier.
Yep.
Swing for 2.
Yep.
Pass turn.
16. I'll play a top. I'll use the floating mana to spin the top.
Very nice. I can see a little bit of that. Oh, that's your graveyard. Okay, good.
Yeah, you're allowed to see that one.
I just didn't want to peek at your top.
I appreciate that. We'll put them back on top like so. And man for the turn, and I will pass.
Swing for 2.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Draw. We'll spin the top.
Okay. What a weird game of vintage.
I know, right? Top like that. And I'll pass.
Swing for 2 more.
Go to 12.
I'll play a recruiter.
I'll flash in a Snapcaster, targeting Hydroblast.
Yep.
And then I'll Hydroblast it.
Cool. Oh no, he's got threats.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Sadly, my 2 damage a turn is outpaced by your 2 damage a turn. How unfair. What do I do? Merchant Scroll.
Okay. Is that in hand?
Yeah. Blue instant card, reveal it, and then put it in my hand. I'll go get a PO. I'll cast PO, targeting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in response, I'll tap this for a 6 card.
And you have a white floating, I believe? Or is Paradoxical cost 4?
Paradox cost 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll draw 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ruby, Soul Ring, Pearl, cast a Mentor, Opal, trigger, get a Duder. Bring it off, get a dude. We'll play a top, get a dude. I'll use one of my 2 floating to spin the top. Goes on top like that. And I will pass the turn.
I'll play a lackey.
Yep.
And I will pass.
I'll take 1 from the mana vault. Go to 11. Draw. I'll have 1 white floating. I'll PO, target 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll tap this for 7. Get a tube.
Don't want to bounce all those tokens?
No, I think I'm good. Actually, it says non-token. Non-land, non-token. So unfair, right? So yeah, 7 cards with 1 white floating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll play a Ruby. Get a dude. These guys are all at 2 spells cast. And sorry, and I've got 1 white floating still. Pearl, get a dude. Opal, dude. I'll swords your lackey.
Alright, I'm getting one.
Get a dude. That's fine. I'll play a soul ring. Get a dude. Play a grim monolith. Get a dude. Play mana vault. Get a dude. With the 1 floating, I'll play at the top. Get a dude. You don't have any cards in hand, right?
I have 1.
1?
You technically know what it is.
Yeah, it's the key. I'll play a time bolt. Get a dude. Let's see, that's so these are each 11/11s, and this guy's at 12/12. I will move to combat.
Okay.
Attack for let's see, 33 plus 12, 45.
45. I think you got me.
Whew.
I'm thinking. Yeah.
That was a crazy game.
See, top card was the recruiter.
Oh boy. Yeah, so you would have just gone off right then and there, right? Because you would have needed 1 more turn.
I would have needed 1 more turn. I am thinking back on our first game, though, when you got your infinite turns. Did you have an artifact that damaged you at all?
No, because I had tinkered away the what you call it, the mana vault.
Gotcha.
Or mana crypt, rather. That's the artifact that I tinkered away to go find the vault.
All right. Well, I feel better now because I've been thinking. I was like, did I just concede because he had infinite turns? But maybe he was going to kill himself.
Yeah, that's always always a good thing to double check. But yeah, I was in the clear for that game at least.
I don't think I've ever boarded this many cards in this. Of course, the first trimester I had Magus main decked. I switched it up a little bit, but I did put him in for this game.
Magus of the wheel?
Of the moon.
Oh, the moon. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Just turn 1, drop that. Usually they can't get their colored dual land mana.
Yeah, that would have hurt me for sure. I need to rely on my artifacts at that point, and unless I already have them in hand, I'm probably just dead the next turn. So.
All right, well, that was fun.
Good game, sir.
I usually upload these on YouTube. If you'd like, I can send you that link afterwards so you can relive the glory.
That'd be awesome. I would love to see where I went horribly wrong and where I hopefully did some things right. I love your deck. So I had a little bit of unfair knowledge going into this match because my friend played you round 1 or round 2, Nick.
Yep.
He was like, he's on Goblins. I was like, Goblins? I did not expect to fight that in Vintage. It's a very cool deck.
I got a top 8 in the last land run there in Oklahoma.
That's awesome.
So now I'm 2-2, I suppose. No, 3-2. What week is this? Is this 7?
Oh gosh, so I have 6 no idea.
Well, my secret tech for this trimester was Flame Blitz.
I don't even know what that card does. What is that?
Well, I got beat by some Planeswalkers, so it's an enchantment. It's 1 red. It also has cycling, but it's an enchantment that says at the beginning of your end step, it deals 5 damage to each Planeswalker.
Oh, wow.
Every end of your turn.
Just clear the board every turn.
Yep.
That's nice.
And then one of these days I'm going to win with Glacial Chasm out.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love that. Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Well, I've had it before where I think I was playing some kind of... This was not in our league, but here in Austin, they were playing the... what is it? The like dredge deck with like hollowed ones and Vengevines and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't have a lot of control, so I just played Glacial Chasm, and they're like, I have no answer to that at all. It's like, sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty busted in the right matchup. Well, I appreciate the game, sir.
Yep. Thank you.
Best of luck to you in the remainder of your matches.
You as well. I'll send you over a YouTube compilation.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
Alright, so now how do we get the video back? I think we're going to go like this. Pull this over. Maximize this. See if that works. Okay, that should work. Alright, so I'm going to do a little review over the last couple games there. I don't know why I put everything up. So in game 1, I mulled to 5. My opener hand was a pretty fair one. So I went to 6. The 6th one had 1 mana source on it, and it was terrible. And then the 3rd hand with 5 cards was not too bad. I had both the... so I opened with the Skirk, but I was holding... I had another Chrome Mox, a Snoop. Let's see if I can reconstruct the hand here. And there we go. So 5 cards, right? I drew the Fury, and I had the Cavern of Souls. That's right. So opened with the Skirk instead of playing the Chrome Mox, because I could open with Snoop and exile the Skirk and play off the top there. I kind of want to just hold the Mox in case I drew something that was less relevant, which I did, which was the Fury. I believe that's how game 1 went. Of course, I was on the play. I played Skirk Prospector and then died. So, there was that. And then I did a whole bunch of sideboarding for games 2 and 3. I was aware that he was likely to be playing Mentor. I mean, that's just the win condition that you see a lot. Unfortunately, I don't think that Fury... I mean, once he gets going with that, Fury is going to be a hard card to, I don't know, I feel get back in the game with. So I took out those, the 2 main decked ones. I took out a Torch Courier because I have a second one, and I didn't think it was too necessary. I took out 2 Matrons. It's 2, 4, 5. I need 2 more cards. The other ones were... I believe it was a Shatterskull Smashing. And I did leave the Crater Maker in. I'm trying to think what the other card was that I took out. Oh, and a Skirk Prospector. So this was the switch. After game 1, I definitely wanted more cards that would come down the turn, like turn 1. So Magus is my turn 1 play that I wanted to get in. So that's why those came in. He had tinkered in game 1, so I wanted to make sure I had the blasts. They're also pretty good against recall. I am playing a Mental Misstep. I did leave that in. I found that hitting a top or something can be just amazing at the right time. So in game 2, I was able to turn 1 Lackey Muxus. And I was kind of hoping... this is the reason I kept all of the lackeys in, was in case he had some opportunity to either play the trap and mill me 13 cards or play some that Planeswalker where I can't search. So that was my backup plan, was keeping in the lackeys. Game 3, I mulliganed to 6. My opener was pretty cool, actually. So it was Pyroblast. Let's see here. I did have that. I had to put back the Lackey. I had a Mountain. I had a Snoop and a Recruiter. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was the 7th card? Oh, it was Skirk Prospector, I believe. So that was my 7. I put back the Lackey. I went... No, there was a Simian. That's what it was. I had the Simian for the Pyroblast. Yep. That was the hand. So I went turn 1. I was really upset because I drew the land next. But on game 3, this was my opener. I was on the draw. So turn 1, was I on? Yeah, I was on the draw. I went Mountain, Chrome Mox, exiling the Snoop because I had the Recruiter. Then I did the Recruiter. He blasted me. I blasted back. I think I had a Mountain in my hand at this point because I did have 1 card. So I blasted his blast. The Recruiter resolved, and the pile is always the same. Well, yeah, this is the most common pile, I should say. And then the Torch. So, we got our 4 bad boys. Obviously, the order that you always want to do it is you draw your Snoop. So, if it had worked... all right, so the next time I would go pay 2 Snoop. He hard-casted Force of Will, but had he not, the Courier would have been on top. Play the Courier, sack the Courier, give the Snoop haste, make a bunch of 60 copies, the 60th copies, the Recruiter, and then you win. But he had 1 card left in his hands, and unfortunately it was a counterspell that could target creatures, so we lost. Well, and then we get into a long, protracted, drawn-out game where we both had no cards in hand, and ultimately he was able to get me with, he drew a top, which just allowed him to do everything that he wanted to do after that. But fun games. I definitely like the Blast. I don't always put those in, but it seemed pretty healthy in that game. I feel like I'm should be a 15 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. It was a lot to sideboard, and I chose some pretty random ones like the Matrons. But I don't think I regret any of the sideboard decisions from those games. The Keeper, I mean, I might have been able to keep the Sevener in the first game. Actually, seeing what he did with his 6-card hand game 1, none of those hands would have been able to stop that. So I had the Crater Maker, I think. And no, I didn't. That was a different game. And then game 2 I won, and game 3, yeah, I lost to the Hardcast Force of Will. After already having 1 blast for his blast. So that was kind of a toss-up. I think he had too much mana there at the beginning and not enough action. Otherwise, he probably could have got me earlier, but I was right behind. At the very end there when he killed me, the top card would have been Recruiter, which then I could have set the combo up again, but it would have taken me a turn. Now, I would have won the next turn because I had the Torch Courier if I didn't have to block with it. So it would have been a that turn win, even though I took out the second Torch Courier. The first one was... So in that meaning, I couldn't stack with another Torch Courier. There's only one in the deck because I sideboarded it out. But it was still in play because it was in play. See what I did there? So I have yet to play last week's round. So now I believe I'm 3-2, which should be 1 below what we should be at for game matches. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go play some, go eat, and then go play some Vintage at Tweety's later today. Have a good one. Enjoy. I'll be back next week.